Sure.
Hey guys, what's up? I think we're live now. Hey, look, Roxy's got Mr. Taco. She's taking Mr. Taco to you, Jess.
Hi.
Hey, brought you
Ready to
Mr.
taco?
Taco.
Here. She wants to play fetch.
Of course she does. Showtime. Hey everybody, welcome to chilly Chicago and my house. Jesse, are you cold?
Yes.
I'm cold, and I'm never cold. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts though.
I'm in a sweater and thick, warm, fuzzy socks.
Hey, I was in sweatpants all day because I worked from home, but I'm like, I should probably get dressed at some point today. So, but I was literally washing all my jeans
Why do that?
because I can't be in PJs all day. So, like 3 o'clock,
There's
I'm like,
something wrong with you.
I mean, I took a shower, but I put on sweatpants, but I felt like I was in pajamas.
T-shirt, but I'm
Oh,
wearing
well, dude, full disclosure, I'm wearing
yes,
I'm wearing these full
yes.
disclosure. But yeah, I just so I was washing all my jeans because I was doing laundry today while I was working from home, and my jeans were in the dryer, so I threw on shorts. It's pretty cold here.
Yeah.
Pretty cold. So, hey guys, cash or coffee tonight. So give us a call if you want. 808-468-7924. Give us a call. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about. We love to hear from you guys. It's always fun to hear from our callers and our listeners. It's been a while since we've had good quality phone. One, I shouldn't say that they're all good quality phone calls, but good cash or coffee quality phone calls. We can talk about whatever you want, Chad.
Yes.
Whatever they want.
Whatever they want.
Whatever. Yes. Oh, there's the 8:30 alarm. All right. Chad, let me get a quick sound check from you.
Testing 1, 2, 3. How's my sound level?
You sound fine, Jesse.
Hi. Hey, don't forget I have to leave in a couple minutes. But
Where
I'll
you
be
going?
back.
Are you going to get
I have
camp?
to go pick up my kid.
All right.
He's learning how to drive.
He's learning how to drive. The learning.
Crazy.
All right, here we go. Let's go live here because I got to watch Big Brother. Here we go. In 3, 2. Jesse's like, oh yeah, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. Come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Come with a stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. I'm joined by Shorty Knits over in the next room. But please welcome to my virtual left, my buddy, my co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again, so sit back, relax, and grab your coffee.
Coffee, that's right, Chad. Tonight's episode 703, recorded live on February 2nd, 2022, is the February Cash or Coffee. Phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But first, Chad, Jess, how long you got? Because you got stake in these opening stuff now, Jess.
I might be able to get through them and then I gotta go, but I'm gonna mute the mic.
Why would you need to mute the mic?
Yeah, fight.
This is the Jeeps and Roxy show, right?
Fight. Chad, we got to talk about Patreon. Chad, we'll go through the Patreon stuff. Guys, there's 2 ways you can help the show out. We really would appreciate it. You can go to paypal.me. That's PAYPAL.me/the Geocaching Podcast. And you can make that one-time, Chad. I say again, one-time donation to paypal.me. Whether it be $5 or $50, we don't care. It goes straight to the bills. Or Chad, you can join the many, join the paywall, join the other side. Join the people who knuckled up to the bar and said, yes, we will help. Join those people. So much more fun on the other side. Extra video, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. We have giveaways, patron only shows. We have stickers and path tags and coins, all this good stuff for you guys on the other side of the paywall. You got to join Patreon to get all that good stuff. There's so much on the other side. We've been doing this now for 3 years. There's so much on the other side. You could do that. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid
Sorry.
for by the
Oh,
following.
That one high.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Maxud's Body Company. Maxud's Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Bee Gone soap, itch spray, and 2 scent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Maxud's Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for your shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right places. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And finally, buy pathtags.com. For your swag and path tag needs, visit our website to get creative help to trade or log tags or to purchase your own personalized path tags. With over 43,000 tags to collect, pathtags.com is everything you need to start your path tag obsession. Visit them at pathtags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com. Before we go further, I wanted to show off my latest path tag. Yes, that's right. I found Spartacus.
Got the iPhones.
So we had Keith on last week from FTF Magazine, and I was asking him, how many times or how many people basically enter in there, because I've never received one, and he was kind of telling us a little bit about his process there, where basically he builds up and he selects them out of a group of that have sent in at least 6, 7, 8 times. I know I had sent it in 8 times, and this was actually came in the mail the very next day. So he didn't just send it out to me. I was already a winner, and I just didn't know it.
Wow. The coveted iPhone Spartacus, almost as coveted as the One Up Me contest winner. Travel
Yes.
A path tag.
That's
Almost.
right.
Ours are fewer. There's fewer of ours out
There
there.
are much fewer of ours out there. Yes.
Much fewer of those. Yes. That's awesome though. That's fantastic. You guys, I can never even find them. So for the record, I can't even find them. I don't even. I look at. I'm like,
Use the magnifying app on your smartphone.
That's way too much work, dude. I get the magazine on my freaking iPad and I zoom in on it and I still can't find anything. Did I get it on my iPad? I don't have a magazine. What is the 1980s? I have an iPad for Christ's
paper,
sake.
dude. Paper.
Paper's dead. Accept it. Let it go.
Kill a tree.
It's over. Let it go. It's over.
How do you sign your logs?
I don't. I just armchair them all. All 20,000 plus armchaired.
That's right.
Armchaired. Yep. The host travel bug race. I have no idea because Jesse just went.
You can find the links to our
Oh,
sponsors
shoot, we
on our
forgot about
website,
that.
or
in our show notes. Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome.
I forgot about that. Will you stop me mid
Yes.
going
Mid
there?
thought.
Mid
Yes.
thought. Yes. The travel bug race. I have no idea. Jesse's not here. Do you know what's going on with the travel bug race? Jesse usually.
Her stuff is getting attention. Your stuff's not right now.
Mine's still sitting in a cache.
Mine is
Yours
MIA. Still
it's
MIA. So
dead. It'll wind up at a. Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna wind up at a garage sale.
at a distant third.
A distant third. All right, guys, it is Casher Coffee. That's all we got for news. We got a bunch of emails that we're going to read tonight. That's all we got for Casher Coffee, guys. So let's start this show, or rather for news. Before we get started, I just want to say that if you haven't been a part of it, we've spent we've temporarily brought back the Saturday night antisocial club. If you haven't been joining us on Saturday nights, we've had 4 doors. If you've been a part of it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the Palace of Destiny and all that. If you don't, what we do is we have something called the Palace of Destiny, which came out in 2020. I think, was it 20 or 20? Yeah, it was 20.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
And now I'm mixing up 2020 and 2021. And it came out in 2020, and it's like an online escape room. You go through doors, you have to solve puzzles, and they're very close to geocaching puzzles. It's actually very cool. If you've never joined us for that, it's a lot of fun. We all get some booze, we get liquored up, and we solve puzzles. It's kind of funny. Jim Stark added 7 cacher pictures to mine. Yes, thank you, Jim. That's points. Oh, look at Shorty Knits. Shorty Knits' travel bug was in Northwest Ohio. Really? Hers is in Ohio, Chad? I have no idea.
Is it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I know
I saw it was getting a lot of attention, but I didn't read them all. So
Jim says, now we know who holds the show together. No, all of us are in charge of certain things. Jesse's in charge of that. That's what Jesse's in charge of. So she's the one who usually does. She fills me in on that kind of stuff. She has not. So yeah. So if you haven't, I know we're gonna do at least one more coming up soon. So yeah, if you guys want to join us, make sure you join us. We will talk about when it is on this show and on our socials. So if you don't follow us on our socials, you should as well. Other than that, Chad, why don't you start? Because I've just got emails. So why don't you start? What you got for me? And before you start, hold on. Yeah. Guys, you want to give us a call? You want to talk about anything? 808-468-7924. Give us a call. We want to hear from you. We don't want to talk about our stuff. We want to hear from you. We're talking about our stuff to fill an hour. We'd rather talk to you guys. All right, Jed, you go.
So you want me to read the
whatever you want to talk about, Chad?
Whatever I want to talk about. Okay. So we got a couple pieces of news today, or recently. So if you're not aware, the Deuces Wild souvenir is coming up on.
Wait, the Deuces Wild souvenir. You mean the souvenir where when your wife calls you in the morning and says, "Hey, we have to go out and get 2 caches today," even though it's a blizzard. So you go out at lunch during a huge Chicago blizzard and go find 2 caches, and then don't get a
souvenir because you're on the wrong.
You realize you're on the wrong freaking day. You mean that souvenir, Chad?
Yes, that's the same. That's the same one that I got my Google Calendar told me that I needed to go out and get a cache, and I was like, why do I need to go out and get a cache? And then I Googled it and I realized, oh, that's the 22nd, not the 2nd.
Yeah, I didn't look at
it. Yes, that one.
Yeah, I didn't look at it good enough. So
I didn't look at it good enough, and I tossed it in the calendar for 2/2.
My wife who texts me at freaking 8 a.m. this morning. 7 a.m. this morning. I'm still in bed. She's like, "You got to get 2 caches today." I'm like, "It's a freaking blizzard outside. You got to get 2 caches today." Oh.
So yeah, for the Deuces Wild, you need to get 2 caches.
Yes, I did.
Or a cache an event, or even 2 events. But that's not until the 22nd.
Yeah, thanks. February. Yeah, I was a little early. And you know what the worst part is? And she's gonna walk through the door in 2 seconds. Jesse, we're talking about you messing me up. The worst part is that like I have very few caches around me because I've cached this whole area out.
Right.
So for me to like drain too near me is huge. I wasted
And out
geocaches near-
out in a blizzard.
in a blizzard. Yeah, in a blizzard. I drove out. I went out. The only time I went out today is I went out in the freaking blizzard to go. Well, I'm lying. I went and shoveled the driveway twice. Other than that, Jesse made me go out and find 2 catches for no reason.
Okay. In my
Yeah, trying to
defense,
defend in my defense.
in my defense, I told Scott, double check and make sure that you actually need to find 2. And so I have the text message to prove it. And so he texts me back and he says, "Yep, it's 2." I'm like, "Okay." And so yeah, then later on he told me, "No, it's 22. But here's
Yeah.
another funny story. I
Well-
was perusing Facebook and I saw that a friend of mine, I don't know why the dogs are barking. Sorry. I saw that a friend of mine went to a 2 event today and no one was there and she waited and waited and what? I don't know why the dogs are barking. I'm so sorry. They're throwing me off here. I'm like trying to concentrate on my thoughts and I'm struggling. Anyway, she went to this event and nobody was there and she waited and waited and waited and finally was like, okay, well, I'm just going to order some food and then messaged the host and yeah, same thing. It was actually 2:22:22 instead of 2:2.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it wasn't just me.
Yeah, I looked on I got a Google alert or a Google Calendar alert telling me that I needed to go in there to go find a cache today, and she's out.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so I just wanted to let her know because the audience already knows.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I got tripped up. I thought I was on the second as well, and then but I did, but I was like, why do I need to find a cache today? Because I didn't put in there that it was Deuce's Wild Souvenir Day.
Yep. What are they doing, Jess?
I don't know. I just went and threatened to get out the bark collar on them and hopefully
do.
that'll stop them from barking.
You put the bark collar on Jeeps, we broke her. We broke her for a while.
She
Broke her for
doesn't
about
like
a half hour. She didn't like it very much.
She didn't bark for a couple weeks though. So, it worked for a little while.
And whenever she saw it, she like had hyperventions and was shaking. Really, Rocks? Is she barking at Cam?
I don't know what's happening. I think he might be like egging her on. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Enough barking. I think we're done.
Okay. So where are we? Where were we? Chad, do you want to say something, Jess, or no?
Oh, I was just commenting, and I guess for the third time now, that I got a Google. My Google Calendar gave me an alert this morning. I apparently put it in there for 2/22 to go get a geocache today, and I was like, why do I need to go get a geocache today? Because I didn't put anything in there about it being Deuce's Wild Souvenir. So I actually Googled it, and then I was like, oh, that's 2/22.
Yeah,
22.
I even put it in my book that way. I have like a book where I keep track of all the souvenirs so that I don't miss them.
And technically, actually, I got the notification yesterday, to be quite honest, because I set my notifications up so that it gives me an alert the day before and then an alert 30 minutes before.
Right. Yeah, that's what I usually do too. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna bring in area code 515. You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, Pat,
Hey, who's this?
just a Scorpio Red for you.
Hey, Scorpio. What's up, buddy? How you
Hey.
doing?
It's been a month and I haven't found a new county. How about you?
Jess, have we found a new county? I don't know.
We have not. We've not been out of Illinois yet this year. We have to go pretty far to
Yeah,
get a new county.
It's hard to find a new county this time of year.
Yeah.
So well, eventually we will. But this is we pretty much stay pretty local to this time of year unless we go. I know I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks, so I know I'll get. I'm assuming there's counties, right? Those are counties.
I would
So
think.
look at a couple there. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Gonna get down there.
what's that?
How many will you get?
I don't
in
know. I'm not
Florida?
going for counties. I'm just me and Cody Dog are going to Key West. So we I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know how many counties are in Key West. I have no idea. So
I
We'll
think it's
see.
just one.
is it just one? All right. Well, I'm landing in Miami. I'll get a cache there. So that's one. So at least two. At least. So yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So
So,
usually
I got
go ahead. Please go ahead.
I got a question for all three of you.
Okay.
What is the longest you've placed a cache without submitting it to go live?
Ooh.
So guilty.
Oh, guilty. Totally guilty.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I've got 20. Oh, do you have to submit it to go live at one point in order for it to count?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
But
I've got some that have been put out a decade ago
Yep.
that have never and will never go live.
Me too.
Now, I once put one on the Fox River in Illinois. There was a down tree that was sitting in the Fox River, and it was a huge tree, and it probably went 30 35 feet into the river, and winter it froze because it was a really cold winter, so it literally froze. So I walked out there, tied a bison on the tree, walked back, waited 6 months, and then pushed it live.
I did the same thing with an island.
What'd you say?
I want you to go to DC 9MP44.
9. I got way too many windows open.
GC
I can't do it. They'll do it.
MP44. That's the latest one that I put out. And read the description.
Read it to me, Jess.
Wait, I missed it. GC 9.
Is it live?
9MP44.
N or M? N as in Nancy or M as in Mary?
M is Mets, Mark, whatever.
M.
Mary.
Okay. All right, let's find it.
The cache is called Mets Finally.
Mets as in the Chicago Mets? New York Mets? Sorry.
No,
Got
it's
it.
in my last name.
Oh.
And the name of the town.
Well, you're
Or the
METZ, right?
little-
You're METZ.
METZ. All right, here's what it says. Long time ago, probably 8 or more years ago, when I was a green newbie cacher, I came to this spot in the road that shares my last name. I happened to have a container and placed it, and then I forgot about it. Years went by and I never returned to this out of the way hamlet. Today, however, I needed a daily for my streak, so I went to Newton and grabbed an easy one and decided absentmindedly to drive the back roads back to Des Moines. I ended up coming here and realized I was in Metz. Honestly, I had forgotten exactly where I placed the container all those many years ago. I thought I had placed it closer to the church on a sign. I drove to the north side of the parking lot and parked my car for a second. I looked up and there was my cache. I excitedly retrieved it and checked out the log. Blank. No one even happened upon it. The log was, however, in bad shape because I didn't have a plastic sleeve back then. I changed it out for a brand new log, and here it is for everyone to enjoy. So now finally this cache gets to come to life. Truly an easy find. Bring a tot if you're vertically challenged. So 8 years.
8 years. That's ridiculous.
No, I believe
And
it.
it was still there, right on the side of the
Oh, yeah.
sign. I could not believe it.
That's awesome.
Nobody happened upon it. That's amazing.
Yeah, nobody happened upon it, and no one else placed another cache too
There.
close for
What?
yours now.
No, it never went live. It went to. There's
No,
reason why it
But someone
if
else
you-
could put a cache that's nearby
Oh,
and
Right.
it
found
get
it.
found and
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right. So then it would be this one then would be too close to that one, even though this one technically was there first.
right. Just
Did
like
you do it-
I found long dead caches when
sure,
looking
okay.
for the cache that I was desiring. Yeah.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
stumbled upon caches not yet live. Remember me and
Mhm.
Walt once FTF
Oh yeah.
didn't even go live yet. We signed
Yeah,
it.
I've stumbled upon puzzle caches coming back. I literally put my hand on a puzzle cache in a tree at about 2 a.m. and it was like, what? Why is this bottle hanging in the tree? And then there's paper notes like pulled it out. Oh,
It's
this
cash.
must be a. You know, I look on my phone. It's like, no caches here. This must be a puzzle cache. Took a picture of the
Yep.
Of the
Oh.
signatures.
of the
We've done that.
signatures.
Yep.
Yeah, we do that
Figured
with
out which
archives.
cache it was, then solved the cache, verified that it was the coordinates, and then logged it. Well, signed it, of course.
Yeah.
But it took me several hours to solve that damn
Yeah,
cache.
man, Jesse, remember we had one on like was it Tennessee? Was it by Tom Sawyer? Where's Tom Sawyer? Was it right by Tom Sawyer? We found that
We were
archived cache?
definitely out of state. And we were, yeah, I don't remember exactly where we were. We were definitely out of state. It could have been Tennessee. And we were walking along a path, and I looked over and I saw something up in the tree. I like, saw it from like, I don't know, 50 feet away, and went and grabbed it. And yeah, it was an archived cache.
Oh, Tom Sawyer's in Kentucky. Maybe it was Kentucky.
I don't know where we
Maybe it
were.
wasn't Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And I found lamp
I
skirt.
remember-
I've lamp skirt caches a couple of times by pulling into the parking lot, and you see the telltale sign of,
Oh, yeah.
of where
Scrapes.
little scrapes is like.
Sure. Go ahead, Scorpio.
Early on, when I was first caching, I found a letterbox, but it was a real letterbox, not the cache. It was a real like letterboxing.
Mhm.
But people had put piece of paper in there and signed their and the people had written on the page that there was a separate container than this letterbox, but I think it was missing. So everybody just put in paper in the letterbox itself. And I don't know if anybody even letterboxes anymore. You know, the game letterbox.
I'm sure.
Right. There's
Sure.
there's some people still do it, and there's even some websites dedicated to it. Yeah, there's one in Houston's Memorial Park where the original cache is gone, but the letterbox is there, and there's someone that actually still maintains the letterbox. It's not a letterbox hybrid, and it's written all over it. This is not a geocache. This is, you know, da 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 da. And people to this day still claim the friggin' geocache, but the geocache container is long since gone.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I was once. There's a park not down the street from us, just that park in Wheeling that's got that really nice church thing. And in the tree, there is a geocache and a letterbox in the same tree.
Sweet.
Yeah. At least there used to be. I don't know if it still is. So, all right, Scorpio, thanks for calling in, buddy. Thanks for checking in with us. We'll talk to you. You be well.
Have a good one.
You be well. Bye-bye.
Don't get carried in the storm.
We're going to try not to. Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
You know, one of these days, if I ever make it back to Houston, I might go verify if my caches are there
And push them.
and push them. I basically put out 24 around 2011, 2012 timeframe caches that I was doing a series called Omega, and I had basically the Greek letter Omega, and I had 24 questions in there about the Greek alphabet, and I just never pushed it live. I didn't feel my questions were good enough. So,
Jess,
Yeah,
we
hi.
touched last show
Mhm.
about somebody called us something. What did somebody call us? We're not going to call anybody out. There was a nasty name that someone called us.
Were we called sleazy?
We were called sleazy. And
sleazy.
at the end of last week's show, we told you why we were called sleazy. Jesse, you want to tell the story about why we're called
No.
sleazy? You don't
No,
want to tell
go-
us? Come on. Don't make
Go
me-
ahead.
I talk a ton on this show.
Go.
Come on. Okay, well, I'll start it and Jesse could chime in. So, Snag the Tag. Snag the Tag, for anybody who doesn't know what Snag the Tag is, it's a side game with geocaching with coins where you order, you pay like $30, you get 3 tags. You get 1 to keep and 2 to give away. But so you pay for these. You're not, you actually have to pay for these. You're paying for these to give away, basically, is what you're doing. So I bought the highs, Jesse bought the lows, is what we did for this household. So I obviously I kept my high and I ordered my coin and I got my coin for my high. And then and Jessie did the same thing. Jessie got her lows. She took her one and her coin. So she has her low, but she didn't have a high and I didn't have a low. So I took a high. I'm sorry, I took one of my highs and I put it on and I really want to hear Gia sometimes do opinion on this because I know he's not going to approve. I actually took my high and I put the cords on our porch and I named it Porch Cash or something like that. And I said in the notes, don't even bother going for this. It's going to be gone before you get here. I promise you. Because it was for Jessie, is what it was. It was for Jessie. So I did that, push it live, blah, blah, blah. Jessie did the same thing for me. She put it on the porch. She gave the cords on our porch and said, don't even bother coming for it. It's not going to be there. And she gave me one. Our other ones we hid. We actually hid our other one legally, I guess, for lack of a better term, legally. What I don't think was illegal, person, what we did. So the question is, Chad, I'm giving to you and to the chat room. Anybody who wants to chime in or call in, feel free. Chad, is what we so anyway, so we did this. Somebody, I'm not going to name any names, somebody called us out on the Snag the Tag forums on Facebook saying we were sleazy for doing what we did. Chad, your opinion, was that a sleazy thing to do?
Sleazy thing to do. It's your tag. You can hide it however the hell you want to. You can tell people there's nothing in the rules. Let's say you can't tell people about it ahead of time or anything else. And you're not keeping the tag for yourself. It's going to another person. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Mhm.
So now if you kept it for yourself, that's a different story. But
No.
Yours went to Shorty. Shorty's went to you. That's not keeping it for yourself.
No, then we had an extra one.
So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, Joey says I saw that post. You guys are pretty well defended. Yeah, because and it was, and not even I don't think people knew who we were, and I think we were defended just because it was we paid for the coins. I mean, to me, what it comes down to is we paid for them. I could. If I want to throw them in the garbage, I could throw them in the garbage. I paid for them.
Right.
I could do whatever I want with it. So, yeah. You sometimes too, in my humble opinion, it's sleazy. I knew you would. That's so. God bless his heart. God bless your heart, man. Yeah. To me, I paid for it. It's mine. I can't. If I want to give it to Jessie, I'll give it to Jessie. If I want to give it to you, I'll give it to you. Right? I mean, the fact that I'm putting it out of the good, more or less out of the goodness of my heart for somebody to take, right? Am I wrong on that?
I think what you do is perfectly fine. I mean,
Jess, what do you think?
Obviously, I don't have a problem with it because I was part of that.
Uh-huh. And you approved of it?
Well, yeah. I mean, if there was a way that you didn't have to technically submit it, and have it published in order to claim it,
right. We had to publish it. We had to publish it. I had to publish it to give it to you.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right. But don't you think that a lot of people tell someone ahead of time, even if they do actually hide it somewhere, they tell someone, hey, I hid this here. You may want to be somewhere nearby on, whatever day and time. Because what time they go.
Right.
You know what time they publish, right?
Yes. Yeah, as soon as you know it's queued up. And for anybody who doesn't know, what happens is that you get an email the day before saying it's queued. It's in the queue. It's ready to go.
Okay.
So when it's going live, And Houston Dave says, as long as you logged the tag immediately. And we logged it within 5 minutes, obviously. As soon as it went live, we both knew it was going live. We logged it immediately. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's my coin. So I could do whatever I want with it, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, here you go. Gia, sometimes too. I did target who would get it, but it wasn't a family member. So wait a second. Hold on a second.
So targeting is fine, just as long as it's not a family member.
Wow. But because it was my wife, I can't. That makes it sleazy. Because I gave my wife one of the coins, that makes it sleazy. I would have gave it to her if I was able to. I couldn't just give it to her. I had to actually push it live to give it to her. You know. Yeah. Well, what do you go? And okay. And Taz, irony of all ironies. Okay.
You could have made it a fake friggin' account if you wanted to hide the fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
you were doing this. I
Right.
mean,
That's true.
Come on. We all know.
no,
Good
that
point.
Yeah. The best part of this whole ordeal, Cody got both of the other ones.
Totally by chance.
both of them.
Totally
Wow.
random. He just happened to be right by where mine published. And Scott's actually sat for like a day and a half.
Mine sat for a day and a half. Yeah, my
Really?
second one. And I put mine in the woods. Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
I do hide things. I'm like, I wasn't like, they don't totally cheat. I mean, like,
No, I was just
when I went
surprised
and
it
hid in the
sat for a
woods.
day and a half. That's all.
I was shocked, dude. The one, Jesse, did you see the one that was right down the street? I could have got another one. It was.
Oh, yeah.
It was right down the street from my work.
Mhm.
I could have just hopped in
Oh.
my car and went and got it. But did I go? No, I didn't. Because I'm a
The,
good
the
guy.
the one that published within probably 5 minutes of my house. I noticed it about 30 minutes after it was published. It was claimed 25 minutes after
Wow.
it was published, and it was like, son of a.
Yeah, Karen says this is on the website redemption rules. One tag of each kind per household.
To redeem.
Oh, to redeem.
Right.
Redeem.
Right. Her next comment says, so per the website, you can't have 2 of each per address. No, you can't redeem 2 of each. But the one that you get in your hider pack, you're not redeeming. You bought that. You
bought
paid for that.
Paid for that. Yeah.
Right.
Right. And we are 2 different accounts. We're 2 different people. We don't log anything together.
Nope.
You know, it's not like we have a family,
Joint.
a joint account or a family
Love those,
account
my
or
favorites. Yep.
yeah. All right.
So that's why we were sleeping,
know,
Chad.
We'll play the game how we want to play it and
I'm not
spend our
cashing
money
with
on
you
each other.
anymore.
Here we go. Defending himself. GSM times 2. Hello, sir.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
doing well. Are you talking to me?
I am talking to you, Scott. Hello.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you guys got to sleep with yourself and sleep early. So-
Don't worry, we sleep fine.
It's not
Yeah,
caching that
and,
keeps me awake
you
at
know,
night anyway.
yeah, and I will have to say I did target. There was somebody down in Santa Monica, so I drove 60 miles. Did not tell the person that I'm publishing it. I just know that she she worked within a couple blocks of where I hid it, and I thought she'd have a pretty good chance.
That makes you just as guilty as me. Just as guilty.
I don't think so.
Just
But,
as guilty.
We're just sharing our opinions.
No.
And the other person that I kind of targeted was a new geocacher who's doing a great job, and so I drove up to Santa Barbara, and again, I knew he lived somewhere around there, and I knew that he was watching for sniper tags, and I hid one. And but
How was that any different than what I did? How was it any different than what I did? Any different?
Well, for one thing, I went further than my front porch.
Yeah,
and
but I literally.
and the people who, and I did not tell the people who I had targeted that it was coming, and they did have to go further than their front porch to pick it up.
But I even put in my but I was kind enough to put in my log, don't even bother coming for it.
Sure.
So nobody went, I wasn't an a-hole and made people look for something that wasn't there. I specifically told them, don't come, don't look for it. Don't even come.
And I didn't, and I put it out there, and they might not have been the ones to get it. She might have not gone to work that day, and somebody else picked it up. But but anyways, that's we're just sharing opinions. And
oh, absolutely, 1,000%. Yeah, I know.
My opinion's a little bit, mine's. I'm happy with my decisions. You clearly are happy. You're clearly happy with your crazy decision. You
Scott.
just have a great night.
Always a pleasure to talk to you, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye-bye. We've got an opinion here. We've got area code 801. Hello. 801.
Hey, how are you today?
Hi, who's this?
This is Allison. I do have a question for you, though.
Sure.
Okay, you know how, what if you got a tag in the mail because, they wanted you to advertise it on your show and then you bought one for yourself? How would you do that? Would you, or are you allowed to still go out and get one even though you bought one and were given one to, advertise on your show?
Well, I've not been given one to advertise on my show. I have not, but I bought one. I did buy. Are we talking about snag the tag, or are we talking about just a regular geocoin?
Snag the tag, yeah.
A snag tag. Yeah, I did not give one. We did not get any for the show. We did not get any. I bought one, and Jesse bought one. I bought the high, and she bought the low, and so to me, I did. And again, a low went live. A couple of days ago, Jess? What was it? 2 or 3 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Really, right by my work. I mean, a couple of blocks from my work, and I didn't go for it. I wouldn't go for another one. No, I have one. I wouldn't go for it. No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering because what if you or Josh or Lookout Lisa were to send one like that? You couldn't go out and get it, would you? Could you?
Yeah, I mean, I could, but I don't think they don't live near me, so I don't think they would hide one for me. Chad, what about you? Would you go for if you had one, Chad, would you go for another one? Chad?
If so, I had the opportunity to get another one of these, the blue,
really?
but the Agent Freeze. There's the freeze and was heat or something like that. I didn't go after it.
Oh, nice.
And I don't think I would have been able to. I don't think I would have been able to redeem another freeze either.
Can you even redeem another one? That's a good question.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you might not even be able to actually redeem another one. I've never tried that. I don't know.
But I could have.
Okay, well, thanks for your opinion.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. Be well. Be safe. Bye-bye.
I could have physically went out and grabbed it and then gave it to someone else.
Oh, you could do that, I guess. I mean, I could.
Or you could create a sock puppet account.
Trust me, I thought about going to grab that one, but I'm like, Cody's got one, Jesse's got one.
Yeah,
I have nobody to really give one to. So yeah.
I wouldn't. If I had one already, I would not. Whether I bought it, I was a hider, and another one like that went out, I wouldn't go get it. Or if I already went and found one, and another one came out, I don't think that's. I don't know. I'm not that greedy. I just want one of each.
Burns,
that's it.
by the way, not Agent Freeze and Agent Burns. So I was watching for a Burns to come out, and there wasn't one that came out close to me.
Yeah. Well, Karen's going off here. I have several snag the tags, including both agents and both of the current. The website lists out. Karen, why do you have more than one? The website lists that what you have and what you can't find in your account. This happens when you click the current game image. After the deadline, you can't claim. Oh yeah, I knew that, but can I have more than one low?
No, I think she's saying that it won't allow you to.
That's what I mean. What if I try? I don't know. All right. New topic. It is what it is.
There's still plenty of them out there too. I'm looking at the map right now.
Oh yeah.
There's still quite a few. 37 highs and 42 lows are available.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of emails here. Can I read emails?
Sure.
All right, let's get some emails here, guys. This is over the past couple of weeks here. Hot Rod 205. Hi, guys. I listen to the audio podcast on Thursdays, the way God and X-Punk X intended. I started listening to the geocaching podcast back in late 2009, and not long after I discovered geocaching. I was just X-Punk X. Oh, it was just X-Punk X and Daryl W4 then. I also listened to Podcatcher, Cachers of the Round Table, and Cachemaniacs, now GeoGearheads. I was on Cachers of the Round Table. Chad, were you ever on Cache? No, you probably weren't because you weren't a podcaster then. I was doing Chicago. I was on Cash of the Round Table, and I was on Cash Maniacs. I have a coin. Back then, I've listened to pretty much every English language geocaching podcast since then, including several British ones, including OBeep, our good friends OBeep, Mark, and at least 2 Australian ones that no longer exist. I also discovered the Chicago geocaching podcasts around episode 5 and listened to all 100 plus of them, including the couple of bonus episodes after the last one. I was
poor
even
man.
what? What's that?
You poor man.
Yeah, right. I was even one of the air quote goals of one of the Chicago geocaching podcast travel bugs, and it did make it to me here in Alabama. Jess, do you remember that?
Yes.
I don't remember that at all. It was my
Wow.
show, and I don't even remember that. But I believe him. I'm sure we did something silly like that. We actually made it to Alabama. It's kind of nice though. Thanks once again for the years of entertainment, and I'll be listening the next day for as long as there are geocaching podcasts. So he's saying he doesn't listen to us a lot. He's an audio guy, Chad. He doesn't get to see our pretty mugs every Wednesday night.
Probably for the best.
Probably.
Yeah. So he'd be one of the individuals like, I know that voice.
Exactly. He has no clue what we look like. Doesn't even know what we look like. Yeah. We actually, Chad's funny story. We were Jesse and I and Cody Dog were actually hiking the lake over in Bussy Woods, the infamous Bussy Woods. And we were walking on the lake, and a woman we walk up to a couple geocaches, and the woman's like, Scott Burks, short in it. You know, she's actually said Jesse, and then she goes, "You must be Cody Dog."
Guilty by association.
Yes.
Yeah, how funny was that? Yeah, she recognized that she was listening to the show. As obviously she saw, she knew what it looked like. Next up, Nandi 108 Chad. This one's for a while ago. Listening to last night's show this morning. Another person who listens doesn't watch. Although Nandi watches on occasion. Chad just froze.
Yeah.
It got me curious about how many
my head
counties.
just still.
Oh, sorry. It got me curious. This is how long this was. It got me curious how many counties I've found. She's found only 41 for the record. How many do we have,
Wow.
Jess?
Wait, I
I
have
have
the
like
numbers right here.
296 or something like that. Or something.
I have 348, and Scott, you have 294. I
What
don't
about-
have
yeah, what's
Chad's
Chad
written
have?
down.
Chad, what do you have?
Mm,
With a stroke.
hang on.
Doesn't know. I'm going to move along.
Move along.
But this got me thinking. It seems Project GC includes non-county counties in its county count. Say that 5 times fast. I'll say it again. Project GC includes non-county counties in its county count.
Okay. What are you talking about? Parishes?
I'm going to explain it to you. Give me a second. Let me finish, Chad.
Okay.
I.e.
So 193, by the way.
Okay, thank
All
you. I.e., independent cities like Baltimore City in Maryland is considered a county equivalent, even though it isn't a county. Chad, it's a county equivalent.
Oh, okay. Washington D.C. is a region that technically doesn't have a county, but besides parishes, are there any other?
Is it fair to count them in the county find, even though they're an independent city? I can see both sides of the argument. No, because they're a proper county, and yes, because it's considered a county equivalent by the state and Project GC. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on this. Okay, and then she continues with
No, this is
commentary-
my comment.
Oh, this
I
is.
added this.
I'm sorry, I thought she did this. So Jesse, obviously from Baltimore. We're gonna get her in a second here. Jesse grew up there. Chad, what? I'm a no. I'm a hard no on this. I am a county equivalents don't count. It's got to be a county. What's your take on it?
I think are some exceptions that can be made.
No exceptions can be made, Chad. It's a county contest.
I mean, no.
All right.
Okay, if we were having a state
if they have an equivalence of a county regulations and rules and everything else, that it's its own independent, it's not within another county, it's not part of another county, then yeah, I think it's an independent. It is a body that happens to have a city within it. It's like a city state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, you know,
If we were having a state contest, would we count Washington, D.C.?
No, it's not a
It's
state.
the same exact, but it's the same exact equivalent. So Washington, D.C. is to the United States as Baltimore City is to the rest of Maryland.
But I
Some of
don't
us think
consider
Washington, D.C.
my
statehood,
state
but-
fine last year 36 states. It's 35 states with Washington.
Right.
That being said, if we're going by Project GC, who counts the county equivalents? Yes, we're going to count them because I'm too lazy to sift through it.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. I'm not going to keep track of, well, that counts here, but not over
Well.
there.
Baltimore's not a county, so yeah, I don't care that much.
What,
Jesse, what's your commentary?
Yeah, I agree with you, Scott. Like if Project GC counts it as a
Yeah.
county for all intents and purposes, that
Yeah.
it is, if it's the equivalent. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, what about like, I mean, I'd be curious
Okay.
to see what the county challenge is for those states that have that. I think that's really like an East Coast thing, like Maryland, Virginia, those kinds of things. Do they have county challenges, and do they allow those equivalents to count? I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
just for the record here, I found this
Mm-hmm.
in Wikipedia. There are 41 independent U.S. cities, 38 of which are in Virginia.
Of course.
That is absolutely fantastic.
So we should just exclude Virginia.
Virginia doesn't count.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking at-
435 Goblin Camper 2004, which is the greatest name ever. Hello. Goblin Camper, I can barely hear you.
Okay, so we have a predicament that we have. We have some time off this next weekend. We're trying to decide if we want to go down to Yuma to go to the mega event there in Yuma,
Mhm.
or if we want to just go down to Vegas and then go to Death Valley.
You go to Yuma. You go to the Mega.
It's a little bit further away to go to Yuma, Arizona, than it is to Vegas and Death Valley.
Can you hear it in his voice? He wants to go to Vegas.
We've been to Vegas before, but we've never been to Death Valley. So
I was just at Death
elevated
Valley. That
shaft.
was really cool.
Cooler than Yuma with a Mega?
I don't know. I've never been to Yuma.
I guess
but
the Mega's a super spreader event. So yeah, you might be better off in Death Valley.
yeah. Do you want Okay. Do you want numbers or do you want nature?
Yeah, numbers or nature? What do you want?
Probably nature if we had the choice.
Then
Well,
go to Death
Death Valley
Valley.
would probably be more.
Go get the
my
Earth
choice.
caches and the virtuals.
Yeah.
Get your lowest
Yeah.
point of the United States. There's some
Mhm.
really cool places there.
There's some pretty nice nature in Yuma though. I've never been to the Mega, and I've had a number of people that have asked me to go, but one of these days I will make it to Yuma. But it's got the traditional Western feel, like what most people think of Texas is. That's kind of what Yuma actually is with regards to the nature, and you got the big monolithic
Mhm.
rocks and stuff out there.
Mhm.
So,
I've heard
but
it's
it's
a great
your
Mega.
it's your trip.
Yeah, it's your trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were to go to Yuma, Arizona, we could get new counties if we go down there.
Mhm. I heard it's a fantastic Mega. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
There's
these years
really
we're
good-
gonna go.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. I want to go to it. Yeah, so that's why I'm pushing like go to Yuma.
We
but,
might just have to go next year if we do.
Goblin, be a man and go to both. Go to both.
Right.
Come on, man.
You
All
can
right.
Work
do
is for
Death
telling you,
Valley
get to
is
the-
not that far from
Work is
it's
for
not that
suckers.
far from Yuma. You can make it a twofer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make it a trooper. Go to Vegas and go to Death Valley.
No,
and
I'm
go
not
down
saying go to Vegas.
Yuma.
I'm saying you go to Death Valley and Yuma. Skip Vegas. Vegas will always be there.
Vegas ain't going anywhere. All right, buddy. That help?
Yep.
Well, whatever you
Might
do,
just go to Death Valley.
be safe and drive safe and be well. Okay.
Have
Yeah.
fun, whatever you do.
All right, thanks.
All right. We'll talk to you. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
That's fantastic. No, I've heard this Yuma's that
I-
mega is amazing. As
I've
well.
heard Yuma's really fun, but it's my understanding, and I could be wrong. It's my understanding it's a numbers mega, isn't it? Like, don't people go out there for numbers or not so much? That
There,
just
there is a lot of people that go out there for the numbers. I know some people that go out there mainly. They hit the. There are a lot of trails that wind up getting put out around
Mhm.
the mega, and people go and hit them out. But it's also a nice get together and community geocaching community event as well.
Hmm.
So it's not just about the numbers.
Oh, look at that! Look how you brought that in. Well done. We got another email, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Sparky 916.
Sparky.
Sparky, what up there, Sparky? Hi guys, I missed the last show when it was live. I watched it and just wanted to clear up who I am. This is from the show when we announced that he was a patron, and we welcomed him to the throngs of Patreonville.
Mm-hmm.
And Chad's like, "Oh, I know him. I met him. He put out the tag and whatever, and hosted the event."
Well, I said I think he put out the tag. I remember one of the hosts. I couldn't remember if it was Sparky or Frucci Clan had put out the because I am bad at names, remembering names, and I remember one of them I had talked to had said that they had put out the tag.
Mm-hmm.
Or put out the tag, the Agent Freeze tag.
So he says, I watched it and wanted to clear up who I am. It was probably killing him. He had to watch it post live, and we're talking about him. And he's like, no, I was a co-host of the Elk Grove event, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Frucci Clan, great name, put out some new caches and the snag, the tag. I published an Adventure Lab and ran the raffle. CJ Fish Music, another great one, is a longtime GCPC listener who told me who you are. He says, Chaz, this is for you. Maybe this is the first time I should read this. No, I'll read it. I didn't get to talk to you much. If you ever want to team up and grab some caches in Sacramento, you let me know.
We can do that.
Chad's always up for good old Sacramento.
Yep.
Jess, what do you got? I'm going crazy on emails.
So,
by the way, the Adventure Lab was cool.
Oh, thank you. Go ahead, Jess.
cool. Hey, so we have one more month of Reach the Peak.
Yeah, how about that? We're almost done.
We are almost done.
It's been like 5 years, hasn't it?
I think it's only been
5 years.
It's only been about 5 months.
Like 2013, right? Something like that.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
that.
it started the cache a day in August of 2013. Was that
Good
the 20? When was that? Gosh.
2013. Isn't it
Was that like
amazing?
2013 or 2014?
That was
Or
right. We were kids.
2014.
We were kids.
2014. That was like
The-
the first real big like souvenir promotion that they did, wasn't it? The
Oh.
31 days of August.
August, yeah.
Yeah.
I missed 4 of them in the hospital.
How do you do? Oh, that's right. I remember that. Oh my God, that was so long ago. That's right.
I was out in I remember the night that I went into the hospital. During that day, it was 104 degrees, humid as all get out, and I had a 104-degree temperature. But I got my cache.
Damn it.
And then my heart's racing, temperature, coughing, da 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 da. I was in friggin' sepsis, and I was like, yeah, 4 days in the hospital.
Was it worth it? Was it?
It would have been worth it if I got all 31 days.
Sorry, Jess, go ahead.
Are you going to get all the Reach the Peak souvenirs? Have you gotten them all so
Including
far?
the bonus.
So
You're gonna
far,
get the bonus?
I might have done something sleazy to get them, but
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
judge.
you play your way.
I don't
we
judge
play
you,
ours.
Chad. At least not publicly. All right,
Not
continue.
not naming names anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the leaderboard resets on February 7th.
yes.
7th.
And of course, the last month is Everest, of course.
How big is it?
8,889 meters. So it's pretty big, but each cache type is actually worth more than So Adventure Lab locations, 975 points.
Oh my! Wow, really?
So
Wow.
Mysteries,
10 Adventure Labs.
900s.
900.
900 for mystery cache. Multi-cache, 850. A cache with 15 or more favorite points, 700. A letterbox, 550. Earth cache, 650. Any other cache find, 425. And oh wait, I read that wrong. Complete an adventure location is 125. Complete an adventure is 975.
Wow, so it's 100,
Oh.
bro. That's a big.
Wait. So that's
we're
different.
talking
Now, what if it's a 10?
625 plus 975, 1500 for a 5-stage, for a completed 5-stage.
So you'll
lab.
get 125 per location plus an additional 975 for completing the whole thing.
That's
That's the
okay,
way I'm reading that.
yeah, that's 1500, right?
Wow. That's the way I'm reading that.
Yeah, that's 1500.
But then it says the maximum number
hang
of
on,
points
am I
you
doing-
can
I'm doing
earn
my
for
math
any
wrong, aren't I?
cache log is 975.
I don't know.
So are they
1600.
saying
1600.
I don't know, we're going to have to experiment with these adventures and see how many points we get. Because there's because if it's a 10 stager, you should get then 1250 plus the 975.
Right.
But they're saying the most you can get for any cache log is 975. So maybe that last
one
location could be the 975. I don't know. We'll have to experiment when it starts. So so that's this weekend that starts. And then if you have
just find one with the bonus on it and you get another 900 points for the mystery.
Right. But if you've gotten all 14 souvenirs over the past 7 months or however long they've been doing this,
7 years.
It'll be 7 months.
Yeah, 9 years that they've been doing this. Then you'll get the Peak Performer souvenir bonus.
We're gonna get it, aren't we, Jess?
Yes.
I think we're gonna.
Chad, you getting the Peak Performer?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine blowing it in February?
That'd be so.
I got the stuff on my calendar, dude.
Speaking of Adventure Labs,
Mhm.
speaking of Chad, so get this. This really irritated me. Wrigley Field. I have an Adventure Lab surrounding Wrigley Field for the 4 statues that are outside of Wrigley. It's Harry Carey, Billy Williams, who else is out there? Ernie Banks, and one other one. And so 2 of them. Oh, and the marquee. That's my 5th stage. So you go to each of the statues. You answer a question. Okay. And so Ron Santo is the last one. Oh, God. So Ron Santo and Billy Williams statues, they're moving. They put them in storage because they're building, Chad. Seriously, Wrigley Field is building a betting building where you can bet on games where the statues were. So, and then they're going to put the statues back once they build the building.
Are the statues going to be outside the building, or are they?
They are outside. All the statues are outside. I don't know. They're all outside. You walk on.
Yeah, currently they are, but
Yeah.
I mean, when they
I don't know. I hope so. I don't know. So like right now, so my Adventure Lab, I had to like go to those 2 stages, and I just gave you the answer. So actually, it's only a 3-stager technically now, and they made the geofence really wide, so you can answer those really easy. But that irritated me. Like, why would you really for a betting building, like a place to bet? Really? This is where we are in society? Like, really? Is it the Pete Rose betting building, right? I mean, like,
no, that would be in Cincinnati.
I mean, come on, really? For like, what is it? What's the betting? What's the sports betting company that's all over the TV whenever a game is on? The
DraftKings.
DraftKings. I think it is a DraftKings building or something like that. Oh, really? It's like, that's like you do that in college. Grown-up men still bet on sports, really?
I don't think they need an off-site betting facility there at Wrigley. In my opinion, as like there's plenty of other places to do off-site betting, but
isn't that terrible? Just ridiculous. Chad,
Mm-hmm.
Got an email. DT Charlie wants to know. I have a question that I don't know if you all can answer. Well, I definitely cannot answer this. Jesse might be able to. I was looking at the badges on Project GC, in particular, the author badge.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I was at 59 words, but I worked hard and I got it up to 60. That got me wondering. Unlike the other badges, you cannot unfind a geocache. However, if I started simply writing TFTC, would I lose rank on this badge? I guess my guess would be no. You've already locked in the badge. If I had my armchair Project
Right.
GC knowledge, it would be no. Once it's locked in, it's locked in.
Yeah, there aren't. I'm not sure if there are any other ones that you could effectively go down in the qualification level.
Right.
I'm at Ruby, which you need an average of 70 words or more per log, and I have 77. Need three more to go up a level.
God, what am I?
I'm not going to make the effort to get to that next level and then try to drop it down. But Charlie seems like he's going to make the effort to get to 60.
It's her.
She. I hear Charlie in my mind thinks.
I agree with you 1,000%.
But
nevertheless,
she,
it's still a woman.
she sounds like she's close and can get to 60. And then can let it and get that next level, and then can let it slide, and then report back to us what the results are.
Where do you find, just out of curiosity, where do you find these things that you speak of?
Project GC.
I'm on Project GC right now. Yeah, where is it?
Go to your profile stats.
The badge gen,
and then go to the
tab.
badge gen tab on your profile stats.
The badge gen.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the 6th.
Remember,
tab.
there used to be that website.
Yes, there used to
The
be a
ba-
website,
there used to be a
that
website.
would generate it for you, and there's
Right.
also some macros
Where are my
within.
badges? I don't have any badges. I don't have badges.
You do.
Where are they?
Are you? Is
I'm
our
scrolling
badges for premium members?
I'm a premium member.
What? Are
You
you?
have finds, milestones, FTF, hides, maps.
Oh, badge. I'm so
gen.
sorry. Badge. Got it. Okay. Okay. You're asking me, what am I for a. How do I even know what I am? These like.
You have to
Scroll
find.
down to the
you have to find
the
it.
author. It looks like a notepad with a pencil.
Notepad with a pencil. Sorry, I'm looking here. Hold on.
Unfortunately, you can't search on author.
A notepad with a pencil. Are these like diamond ones? I think I'm a bunch of diamond ones, for the record.
No, I would say for you on author, you're probably like bronze or something.
I am a black belt, though, for the record. For the record. For what it's worth, dude. I see no pencil and paper. For what else?
You have to have one. You're probably at like 12. Out with Shorty Knits today. This was in our path. That's 9. Oh, TFTC 10. There you go.
I don't know where it is. I don't even have a badge because that's how bad I stink.
Well, for the record, mine is 36.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Terrible.
What am I doing
You
wrong?
have to find it.
You have to find it in the crowd.
Yours, it's probably the last one, like mine.
And then you hover over it.
I have to hover over it.
Yeah.
Low attitude.
To see the details if you hover over it with your mouse. Here,
Right.
Let me share.
I just don't have it. Look, Jess, where do you see it? Hi. Okay, sorry. You drive. Go ahead. You tell me where it is. See, I'm not crazy.
You're so low, you don't even have one.
You
You probably need like 12 to get on the board. You're not even on the board. Write some more words.
Right? I literally don't even have one, Chad. That's how bad I am.
Wow.
That being said, I'm a black belt finder. So you know what? Y'all can kiss my derriere. That's what it is.
Black belt.
Oh, look, you have what do you have? Like 12 fines? You have a black belt?
That's not the black belt is for your badge gen. stuff. So I got a bunch of diamonds up here.
You got way more than me.
So
So
the log writer, you need a minimum of 30.
I definitely don't have that.
No.
Definitely.
Yeah, the levels are at 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
So there you
My
go,
average
DG
is
Carly.
36.
Sorry. I don't even register on the board. Not even on the board. Not even in the game. I am. Yeah, I'm the log you shake your head at and quickly delete. That's my log. Oh, look at Jim Stark at 151.
Wow.
Robert Owens is apparently a diamond author. He doesn't even know.
wow.
I am not.
Just start
Yeah.
padding your log. Tell a story.
Right? Whee! Yeah. It's only 4 words.
So he probably averages 4 words.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly. I know. Chad.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got?
What else do I have?
You got something.
Did you notice that there's a new travel bug called Camp Coral?
I know.
That's right. SpongeBob, Patrick, and his friends are going on a geocaching adventure. Well, kind of. So I guess there's a movie called Camp Coral coming out, and so they're advertising with a trackable. I think they're already all. I don't think you can sign up for them anymore.
Are they done finally? So I saw it on social media, and I sent it to my wife, my beautiful wife, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I already applied for it." I'm like, "You didn't send it to me. You just applied."
I was crazy
for
busy
it.
at work. I saw it. I was like, okay, back to work.
I happen to notice a notification on my phone that there's a notification in the geocaching app, and that's how. And I'm glad they did that because the emails tend to go into the spam filter.
Right. That was how I saw it too.
And got it through there. I signed up for it. I won't get it, but I signed up for it.
Yeah. So I signed up for it. I won't get it. We never get this stuff.
We don't get them.
I never get it. No. So, yeah, I saw it though, and I hope everybody signed up for it because it's.
And it's a patch. Scott loves patches.
It's a patch.
Oh, it's
a patch. Yeah.
It's not a. Is it a?
I thought it was a. I thought it was a patch.
It's trackable. It's not a patch.
It's
That's trackable. What are you talking about? It's
trackable badge.
Arrowhead. Yeah. It's not a trackable patch.
That would be a cool thing, though.
That would be.
Oh, they tricked me by putting a patch.
They put a patch
page.
in the picture.
They put a patch in the picture. They tricked me.
They tricked me.
Wait, Karen Hines. Karen's grouchy at me today. Pull up your big boy britches up and go read the blog once in a while or sign up for the emails.
I think she's just giving you a hard time.
No, Karen, when I'm saying I do read the blog, I do. I get the email every Tuesday or whenever it comes out.
I was just faster.
Jesse was just, but here's the point. I took the courtesy to text my wife and say, "Hey, honey, go apply for this." She didn't do that.
I'm a horrible person.
Went about her day.
I'm a horrible person.
No, you're a lovey.
I was busy.
I was busy.
I was going to tell you about it later.
You already did it. I was going to tell you about it later. I guess now it doesn't really matter. It used to be, remember, it used to be like the first 500 people or whatever.
It used to be a race to get your name in, and now it's just a random draw.
Yeah, I guess
it's a random draw, except take out Shorty Knit, Scott Burks, and Taz 427.
That's right. We're blacklisted because we're sleazy.
Because we're sleazy.
I'm just gonna hide them for each other.
On that note. Yeah, on that note. Chad, next week. Next week's show. Guys, next week we have got Denise Canavan coming on the show, Chad. You say, who's Denise Canavan? She's a geocacher. She's also a travel agent. She has this really cool site, Geocaching Adventures LLC, Chad.
Ooh.
It's together geocaching vacations. It's actually pretty cool. We're going to have her on the show talking about her website, talking about the vacations she offers.
She's going to put me on a geocaching COVID cruise?
She's going to put you on any kind of COVID cruise, any geocaching vacation you want.
Yep.
Actually, I was actually perusing the website. Actually, pretty cool vacations she got going there. So, looking forward to it post-COVID. Post-COVID, Chad.
Post-COVID.
Yeah, what it just says, if you get a sponge by charcoal, you can put it on the porch for her. Oh, well done. So that's next week's show, guys. Geocaching Adventures LLC. Chad, thank you so much. Everybody who called in, thanks, guys. It's a lot more fun when you guys call in. So thank you for calling in. We really, really appreciate it. And guys, thank you for joining us. And I don't know, we can do this Saturday, Jess. We have the kids this Saturday, so technically we could do Saturday.
We could do Saturday. We have rooms to open.
Chad, we have rooms to open, Chad.
We do.
Chad,
Okay.
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. My wife's out of town. I can do it.
Oh, so you're living it up then. I'm going to sit home on the internet and solve puzzles. All right, guys. Saturday, we have an appointment at the Palace of Destiny, which means I have to add it to the socials, which means I got to write myself a note before so I don't forget. So there you go. I have written myself a note. Palace of Destiny, guys, Saturday, 8:30. You be there. It's going to be fun. Here we go.
Be square.
Be there or be, Destiny. Palace. Here we go. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on up to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe to get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron at our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Gashly, Logwork, FTF Geocaching Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, and BathEggs.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week. We'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear, Chad.
All right.
There we go. We are clear. Thank you, everybody. Yes. Okay, Chad. So guys, we'll talk to you guys next week and Saturday as well for the Palace of Destiny, Chad. If you guys have never been to it, you gotta come out. It's a lot of fun to do Saturday nights. I know a lot of you guys go out Saturday nights. We're old, so we stay in on Saturday nights and mess around.
And we need help.
Well, we usually get a pretty good heart.
They were tough last
We get a
week.
good crowd. We get a good crowd for the Palace of Destiny.
That one was like a little tough.
Oh, that last one. Yeah, that last one was brutal. Yeah, you guys struggle with that last one. Yeah, I'm just there for moral support. That's what I do.
He's there texting on his phone.
Yes. All right, guys, be well, be safe. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.